Hi, Doug Hasty here, Down to Earth Golf. This video is people are pretty new to the game. It's on pitching the ball. So watch the understanding video if you don't know what a pitch shot is. Okay, so let's talk about the fundamentals of pitching. My setup is going to be closer to what my full swing setup was going to be. Usually my feet are a little closer together, so here's shoulder width. For me, my pitching setup is going to be a little closer together. Okay, ball position is going to be very similar. That club head or two club heads inside my front foot. That's going to be my ball position. And I'm going to be a little further away from the ball than I was for chipping. So more like my normal setup. I'm going to get set up. There's not going to be a shaft lean here. It's going to have a neutral shaft. That means the shaft is pointing straight up and down. I'm going to have more of my weight on my front foot. I'm not going to use my body here. I'm not going to use my body rotation to pitch the ball. I don't need speed in this shot. It's about control. So I'm going to put the weight on my front foot, and I'm not going to, be able to turn my body too much. So here's the completed setup. Okay, like so. In case you're wondering, I've got my most loft club in my bag, my 58 degree. Now the next thing you have to learn after the setup is what you're going to do with your wrists in this shot. So this is called a wrist hinge. Notice the club is going straight up and down. So I'm not twisting it this way or twisting it that way. It's just going straight up and down. That's what we call a wrist hinge. Okay? We want to do that when I'm pitching. Don't want to do it when I'm chipping, but want to do it when I'm pitching. So what it looks like, get my setup here. I'm going to bring the club back. I'm going to let my wrist hinge. If you can find this nice L position here where your arm is parallel to the ground and the club is pointing straight up in the air or vertical, creating an L, that's a nice position to start with when you're pitching the ball. So I'm going to turn my shoulders. I'm going to find that L position there. That'd be a nice starting point, a reference point for you. From there, I'm just going to let the club drop down and go through. Now, what I recommend when you start pitching, I did a full follow through there. What I recommend is when you start is something like this. From that L position to there, where the club head doesn't get above your knees. So you don't get too much wrist motion here. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to hinge my wrists up here, I'm going to come down, those wrists are going to get to my starting position, and then I'm going to keep them there. Okay, so I'm not trying to flip it like this. That'll really get you in trouble. It'll change your low point. You'll hit a lot of balls that go along the ground or hit the ground first. Don't want you to do that. So I'm going to get this club up here like this, let it drop down, and I'm going to keep that club head below my knees. That's what I recommend to start with. Okay, so it looks something like this. Good setup, feet closer together, ball position, that club head and a half inside my front foot. My left foot is a right-hand golfer. I'm going to find that L position, let the club fall, and kind of keep it there. Don't get a big follow through this. If you want to follow through, if it feels really weird to do that, you can follow through with your arms, but try not to do this. Okay? Really want to get used to this motion first before we start to do anything funky like that, which you can do, but please, when you start. But please, I'm almost begging you, when you start. There. See if you can make good contact. You'll see the ball go higher, and it'll stop a lot quicker than your chip shot. Okay? Good golfing.